Welcome back to part 14 of my Vratislav game. In the previous part, we expanded our lands northward up into Pomerania here. We had a claim on Denmark through one of our vassals, but unfortunately that has passed. I'm looking at France now, and I'm kind of interested in pressing this claim that my vassal has. Time is of the essence, because he's in poor health. He could die at any time, really. It's an unpressed claim, so it's just going to go away. So if we lose it... I think we lose this opportunity, unless someone else eventually has a claim somewhere in my land. But I want to do it right away. It's kind of risky. We might have some factions send against us, given that they are borderline powerful enough to do so. But, you know, I just want to kind of try to get it done here. It would be a massive empire if we got France. So I'm just going to grab a couple external alliances. Not you. Venice, do you want to help me out? I guess we could do that. They're never going to get married. I assume this guy's going to die before it actually happens. He's by far the best ally that we can get, though. England would be nice, too. That's kind of interesting. And he's closer, actually. Yeah, no, let's do that. With apologies to my daughter. He's actually going to die soon, too, probably. This son we already got married, we kind of know about that, and then this son we can grab a different alliance with, not Poland, not Lotharingia, not Aquitaine. Kingdom of Sicily. He's kind of far, but you know, he's not in a war, he's got a good amount of troops. Let's get our son betrothed to his daughter. And then I'm probably just going to go to war right away. And hopefully we can take France here before either the guy whose claim we're pressing dies or before we get some pretty serious revolts popping up in our land here. But I think this is the time to really go for it, so let's just do it. See how it works out. Count Heinrich III. Dynasty Reginar. Not sure exactly who this is or how he has these claims. It's like one of his grandparents was King of France. House Vlaanderen. Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's just go for it, though. Call our friends in. This would be kind of close. We just have to go for the kill here really quickly. It looks like he's on some type of event. Do I just go straight for the capital? That seems like it might be a little bit risky. I'm just going to raise my army and start sieging something. And we'll make our way towards the capital while we wait for our allies. The King of France is married to the Queen of Sweden, so she is going to be helping. That's another 4,000 troops for him. We do have the gold in hand, 1,400, but we're losing quite a bit with our army raised. And on top of that, we might need our gold if a faction pops up. I'm going to keep converting this stuff here. Helps our faction's sake. Okay, so he's just sieging over there. That's actually fine for us. 6 months. Yeah, we'll be able to get this and then just go over there and fight him, I think. Sweden should probably get here around that time. I'm not sure exactly what their path is. I assume that they just go through the water. I don't know where they are. Oh. Okay. Well, he's still in the war anyways. The King of Sicily, the new King of Sicily, so he'll come and help us. And there he is. Yeah, I'll just take your gold. I'm not going to go to war with anyone else in the immediate future. Yeah, I think getting defensive negotiations is still the best thing for us. Embassies. I did switch this recently, that's why I can't get out of here, so I'll just keep doing something in the diplomat tree until I can switch. Yeah, let's go fight. We got all our boys here. Sweden's not here yet. I'm not sure where they are. This is probably the best time that we'll have to actually fight this guy. There we go, we caught him. Okay. We march on Paris, 53%. We're on a clock here. This guy could die at any moment. We'd be pressing a dead man's claim, so I think the war would just end. Doesn't really have any health benefits. Could we pull some sneaky move? Unfortunately, I don't really have much in the way of health benefits. If I had some random trinket that gave me a health effect, I could just give it to him and try to keep him alive a little bit longer. Doesn't look like we have that opportunity, though. So one of these factions is strong enough now. It's an independence faction. Poland, the King of Poland, the Duke of Masuria, and the King of Romania. So am I swaying or befriending anyone right now? Swaying our Prince Bishop. Yeah, we've already got him high enough. We were trying to get him to stop being rivals with us, but at this point it doesn't really matter. So in order to get this to go away, I'm just going to try befriending this guy. I think it will work. Yeah, 100%. Sometimes it just fails regardless of the percent chance, though, but that'll be useful if we can make him our friend. 2,400 gold now. It's quite nice. Ooh, let's not do that. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if this guy dies mid-war. There's Sweden. They've got their special men-at-arms, so they're gonna be a little bit stronger than their numbers advertise. Best thing I can do here is just siege the capital, though, regardless of them taking that back. What are we doing here? Just under 2 months left. Okay. Okay. Let's go fight Sweden. Actually, let's just siege this. What did you do? Whatever. Yeah, we can grab this first before we go and fight. Yeah, no need for me to make any more enemies. I'll just try to get my vassals to like me at this point. Okay. Well, let's go fight. 87%. Not sure where his troops went. France. King Tomas of Poland. Is he befriending me? Or is that just a random event? I thought that that event was from him befriending me. Either way, that basically deals with that issue. So it's you, 2,700, and you. We could also try to make friends with her. She's not in a faction right now, but she could be in the future. This guy's 51. Flagellant. Yeah, let's just try to make friends with her instead. And we might win off this fight. Oh, there's France. No. No, I think... Oh, I think that battle would have given me enough. Oh, that's so tragic. That's so tragic. I was right there. Oh my god. I think I was like... Not for sure that that battle would have given me enough, but I'm pretty sure that it would have, and I think that I was like just a few days away from winning it. Oh, that's so tragic. So now our alliance with Sicily is gone. Even though he is still betrothed to her. So that alliance will reform when they get married, or we can just break the betrothal and find another one. Oh, you bastard. Okay. I don't think anyone else actually has it, unfortunately. Oh, so many Duchy of Corsicas here. Oh, I can't believe that. That's so tragic. I was so close to being able to do that. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Like, you can't request claim. The Pope's not going to give you kingdom claims. Really the only other thing you can do here is just buy claims. We're far away from being able to do that, though. Damn it. I should have got started on that just like a month sooner, and I think I would have been fine. And then if he dies after we press the claim, it's going to stay in my empire anyways. So I guess we have to look elsewhere on what to do. I'm pretty sure Denmark, our claim has gone. We can have a look at Lithuania. Just one count here. Galicia. We got nothing. Croatia. We didn't have anything before. Yeah, this guy's got a duchy, but that's not really what we're trying to do here. I highly doubt we have anything on the Byzantines. I am heartbroken. Who was that guy? Not him. This guy. What happened? Just died of old age. Unpressed claim, so he passed it to his daughter. She's got an unpressed claim on Lotharingia, but yeah, she doesn't have the claim on the Kingdom of France, unfortunately. Damn. I think this is all fine here. I got 3,000 gold, and it basically feels like I have no one really to attack that feels worthwhile. I'm not really looking to do duchy wars. How far? We're not even 100 years into this game. It feels like I've been playing it for a while, though. Yeah, no, I don't need to be rivals with my heir. Apparently he's had 4 daughters. He's still holding a county. The other thing I was trying, like, maybe long-term to do is try to marry into the Byzantine Empire and inherit both eventually on a character, but it's going to become even trickier than it usually would be under some type of partition law with house seniority, which I'm, you know, I feel obligated to stick with house seniority since I've been playing the entire game up until this point with it. We could eventually get like some grandkid with a claim on the empire, but you know, we would have to wait for them to move up into the line of succession, which might take a little while. Yeah, I was mostly playing this start because they introduced some like unique events for these starts, but I basically got 2 of them right at the start of the game, and it feels like that was kind of it, really. They are unique events for like one specific character, so I guess I shouldn't really be expecting too much, but a little bit disappointing. It's just kind of too powerful. A really good start if you're trying to learn the game, but I feel like, you know, I was able to just become like a very powerful emperor very quickly, and yeah. I guess we did get Poland and we did get Hungary. It's really unfortunate that France just didn't work out there. I was so close to getting it. It feels terrible, but can't really do anything about it. Can't bring that guy back from the dead. All these guys just have claims on Corsica. It's really unfortunate. I don't feel like I've made it, like, usually I try to play a little bit longer than this before I give up, but I just feel a little bit like I'm running out of steam here in this game. I enjoyed learning the house seniority. Succession Law. I've never really used it before, and it's an interesting start, but it's too powerful. And for me, the most enjoyment I get out of this game is when I am playing a count and moving my way up to a duke and then a king. So when you start off, well, technically you start off as a duke here, but you have enough land to form your kingdom right away. And then you're powerful enough within the HRE that you're just going to become emperor basically whenever you want it. So if you want to create a huge empire very quickly, this is obviously the start, but I would just prefer to play a much smaller faction to begin with. So with that said, I might end up just starting a new game after this part. Had I been able to take France, I don't think I would feel any differently. I would just feel a little bit better about my empire. But when I'm just bullying smaller factions around me, that tends to be when I kind of want to start a new game. What are you doing? No. No casus belli there. Yeah, we lost Denmark. The guy that had the claim on it died. We lost France. The guy that had the claim on it died. We never really had anyone with Croatia. With the Croatian claim. And we did the only holy wars that we could, really, so we're just bordering other Christians now. How's the religion map look? Yeah, you got some of them down here still. These Muslim factions, but like we're pretty far away from them. I don't really feel like getting into wars down here in the Mediterranean. I'm sad that I couldn't get France, but you know what? We'll survive. So yeah, I might change my mind and play a little bit more in this if I can see something that I'm looking to do. Otherwise, I am most likely going to play a new game soon. I'm not sure where, looking at the map. Might head back into India or something like that. My last India game I was playing, where was I? Somewhere up here. I was playing in Lahore anyways. But I might do an India game, or I might do something else. I kind of want to do one more game somewhere in the Byzantine area before the DLC, just to get one last sense of what life is like down there before the changes, because the new DLC is coming. Well, I guess it's a couple months away still, but whenever we get the new Byzantine DLC, I'll probably be playing at least a few games there in a row. So I might try out a game there as well. But if you have any ideas on where you'd like to see me play and you're actually watching this deep into the series, then I would be more than willing to hear them. I can't make any promises, but yeah, I'm open to try new things. I prefer count starts, or maybe a small duke. So yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to play this start again. I did enjoy trying it out, but it's a little bit too powerful for me. The duchy that you start in is powerful. Your immediate power on your first character, you're making like 25, 30 gold per month, and it's just a little bit too easy. But yeah, with that said, a little bit disappointing end to this. Maybe I'll play it out a little bit more, but probably this will be the end of my little Prometheus game here. Thank you for watching this. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.